Welcome back to the Rolling Rucks. We're Stu, Charlie, and our three kids, Oliver, Dexter and Amelia. We've taken our motorhome on lots of adventures over the last 15 months. We've visited some spectacular places.
But now is the time to see if we can convert this 2-year-old crafter into a fully functional camper van that sleeps all 5 of us. We're doing it from scratch, learning as we go, giving it our blood, sweat and tears. We want a gas-free van with a shower and a toilet and as much open space as we can get.
Join us this week as we continue the build. What a nice view.
It is a good view, isn't it? So welcome back, guys. Wishing you all a very happy new year.
I hope you've had a lovely Christmas time, and yeah, we're going to basically let you know what we've been up to over the last sort of 10 days or so. As you can see, we're at Loch Morlich in Scotland.
Check that out. And the lake is actually frozen over.
Stunning.
That's how cold it is. It's freezing.
-4 today, isn't it?
Yes. So, we haven't done a lot of recording the last week and a half. We've just enjoyed the Christmas period as a family, and obviously we've been getting used to this van. So, you last saw us when we just put the alloys on, and we were just heading up to Bluefix Energy to get the electrics done.
That's right, and just before we headed there, we had 2 days in a beautiful cottage nearby, didn't we? So we were really spoilt. We got to have baths, we got to run around a 4-bedroom house, the cat got to go out in the garden.
Yeah,
it was
good.
Really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think because we were stuck at the unit in the run up to Christmas, no one had, or we as a family hadn't had that much opportunity to really get into the Christmas spirit. So we hired a car, we rented out a cottage, we dropped the van off to the boys at Bluefix.
Yeah.
We went into Hereford and really did get us into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, me and Amelia went to a nail salon as well and had our nails done together for the first time. So that's just something that's so amazing for us. But yeah, it's been lovely.
Good. So, as I've mentioned, we went to Bluefix. They're based just outside of Hereford. Luke and Mark, really great guys. They fitted us in last minute as well.
Oh, it was literally, what, 2 days before Christmas, and they worked their socks off.
They did work their socks off. So, firstly, boys, I'd like to really thank you for that. And they saw to us on the road. They knew we wanted to go to Scotland for Christmas, and they completely saw to that, didn't they? Right, so the day's come. We're finally going to get the heart in to the van, and we're really excited for it. So, we're currently with Luke and Mark.
Hello.
They've gone through everything with us and have done a fantastic job so far. I've had loads of questions and Luke and Mark have kindly answered them all for me. So we're going to leave the van with these guys now for a couple of days, and hopefully when we get it back, all the switches and fiddly bits will work.
Yeah. Hopefully that's the plan. Yeah, we've got a whole load of blue Victron parts to go in here. Do you want to go in and show what we've got?
Yes, have a look.
Here we got the Multi Plus, which is going in. That's about 2,600 watts of awesome juicy power, and we got some solar charging over here. The MPT 150 from his, I think 4 solar panels is going on the roof there, isn't it? Yeah, and we've got DC chargers. These are isolated because he's got positive and negative in the starter battery. We've got the shunt and a fuel gauge for the battery, and the brains to put it all together, the Turbo GX and the lovely Touch 70. Nice big screen, that one. Look.
It's going to look smart.
they? So what have we done with regards to the electrics? So I'll start with the solar. We put 4 Victron 175 watt panels on top. That gives us a total of 700 watts. And that's obviously then running into the Victron MPPT controller.
Yeah.
They've then put in 2 30 amp DC to DC Orion chargers. So that's basically when you're driving, you get power from the alternator, and that will also charge your batteries. And that gives us a total of 60 amps. So that's what we've got for charging the batteries. We've then got some control units for it. So I know there's a servo on it, which is kind of like the brains of the whole system. And then we have the 7-inch touchscreen, and basically that's where we can see what we're using, what we've got, and allows us to sort of turn the inverter on and off. And that's the
inverter.
Charles' favourite bit. You know about this bit, don't you?
Yeah.
You know what that does.
It's basically the heart, isn't it, of the van, the inverter.
Kind of, yeah.
So it allows me to have my hairdryer and my electric kettle, and so it's 230.
Yeah, so basically we've got a Multiplus 3000, and what that does is it changes our 12 volt electric and upscales it to 230 volt electric, and that allows us, that's why we've got our oven on, so we've got the Ninja 10 in 1, the induction hob, and then allows all the sockets to become live, so little Miss Beer can dry and straighten her hair. You're a dick. So yeah, so that's the system we've got put in, and so far really impressed. We've had no problems with it whatsoever.
Yeah, I've banged out a few dinners over Christmas period.
Yeah, we did a couple
Ninja.
So we've done a couple of roast dinners.
Yeah, I did get told off once mine because I did make the battery go down to about 6%, so that's not recommended, is it?
No, you want to try and keep the batteries above 20%, and they were a bit too low. And as I said, because we were in the same spot, it's winter, so you're not getting no solar. We're in the same spot for nearly a week with very little driving, so we've got little coming in.
I'm there banging out roast dinners,
and Charles there banging out roast dinners. So look, we've got it's got to be dependent. Like if you're on campsite, cook till your heart's content. If we're driving, like we're touring Europe and we're doing a lot of miles and we got sun, again, cook till your heart's content. But obviously in the winter we have got to be more conservative. It's not unlimited power.
I just treat it like it's unlimited.
Yeah, but no, again, big shout out, thank you boys for just getting it ready and allowing us to come up to Scotland in time for Christmas. It was much appreciated.
What else have we got on the van?
That's all the electrical system. And then on top of that, obviously we need some batteries. So we did quite a lot of research with our batteries. We wanted something that was going to be reliable, long lasting and good quality. So in our research, EcoTree kept coming up. So there are batteries. And
I got to say, the service they provided with us was absolutely fantastic. They didn't have the batteries we wanted in stock when we arrived with Luke and Mark. So they sent some they sent 2 other batteries out, didn't they?
They sent 2 slightly smaller batteries up, so I think they sent us...
So we could get going, basically.
2 230 amp hour batteries, just to see us through Scotland. They were just loaning them to us just so we had power. And then it just so happened the following day, our batteries did come in. Yeah,
and then they just basically chauffeured them up to us to make sure it was fitted in time and that we could come. So they've obviously done that off their own backs. They've thought about the fact that we needed them, and they couldn't do enough, could they?
No,
it was just really kind
they've been good, and Rob is very, knowledgeable in the area. So if you are looking for lithium, speak to Rob at EcoTree, tell him the Rucks sent you, and he'll look after you.
So after our batteries, after the electrics,
we finally got to Scotland.
We literally got here in the nick of time. So we drove up through the night. We got up to Gretna Green. We had a quick shop around there, grabbed us a coffee in the morning.
Yes.
And then from that point, that's when we really got stuck in and we got going. So we hit Glencoe first of all, didn't we?
Yeah, we dropped down into Glenateeve. I think there's a famous James Bond scene there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So we stopped off there and we had to do the Miss Moneypenny shot, didn't we? Yeah, well, that was a bit of fun.
But it was fun.
We ended up going down 11 miles of single track road.
It's basically 11-mile lane. At the end, you greet with a nice parking spot. You're allowed to stay there for the night, and you're on a lock. And we stayed there Christmas Eve, so we woke up Christmas Day there.
Yeah, and we were with our friends, weren't we?
Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
So we woke up there Christmas morning.
The kids had an absolute blast.
But we wanted somewhere else for Christmas Day. Just wanted something
To be
different,
honest,
didn't we?
It wasn't nothing to do with that.
What was it for?
Internet.
Oh yeah, there was no
one had
internet. That's right.
And you were all getting in a huffy puff because there was
none of us could speak to family and friends on Christmas Day. You know, we're up in Scotland, so the least we can do is give them a call. So we moved up to Loch Lochy.
Now that is a beautiful place to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. So we cooked a roast dinner between us then on Loch Lochy, didn't we?
We did, yeah. We didn't stay there, which you can stay on this particular site. I'll put the what 3 words in below.
Yeah.
We just stayed there for a few hours. We had our Christmas lunch there and literally just enjoyed the view. It was absolutely stunning.
Little waterfall across the road as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really pretty. Then from Loch Lochy we had to go on a Northern Lights mission because Stu was 40 this year and we wanted something special for him. It was something you always said you wanted to go and see, wasn't it?
It's on my bucket list, see the Northern Lights. So we drove up to Inverness, had a little pit stop at Morrison's, and then we drove over to one of the most popular spots in Scotland for seeing the Northern Lights, which is West Beach at Lossiemouth.
So yeah, at Lossiemouth it was really nice because they've got this lighthouse on the beach that is decommissioned. It's basically just there now in the evenings. They light it up, it changes colours.
Oh, it's owned by the community now.
It's stunning, yeah. And there's like some caves around there as well where people were still living there till like the 1920s. So I went on a bit of a walk in the morning and was really enjoying the peace and quiet. Yeah, it's really nice.
But that evening we just so happened to start getting some aurora alerts in to be seen. So we went out at about 6-7 o'clock and it wasn't too great.
No.
And then our friends woke us up at 1:30 in the morning because it was spiking. So we went outside and these are the photos that we caught.
Fantastic. It was just absolutely magical, wasn't it, to be able to be there and see the aurora.
That's it. So with the naked eye you could see some of the waving in the sky, but the camera did pick it up so much better with the exposure. It was brilliant.
I still feel like we need to do it again though. We need to go to like Iceland or Greenland or Norway so that we can have them above us with the naked eye and actually feel that experience.
So I said, it hasn't quenched my need to see it,
but I still think you got lucky.
We did. It was beautiful. So from Lossiemouth we've dropped down to where we are now, which is at Aviemore. Aviemore is my most favourite place in Scotland. I love the feeling.
We came here last year, didn't we? And we just absolutely love the place. You can do shopping here, there's just so much around, there's so many locks. Oh look, the sun is literally coming up over that mountain behind us as we speak. It's just absolutely glorious here, isn't it?
Well, that's it. We're on Loch Morlich now, which is just outside of Aviemore, and the entire loch is frozen over. I wouldn't go walking on it, but it is very unusual to see.
So we've done that, then we went up to the Cairngorms mountain.
Yeah, up in the Cairngorm mountains. We've been up there about 5 nights, you know.
And we literally have experienced snowfall, blizzard, sideways ice, rainfall, snowfall, the lot, isn't it? It's been amazing. It's been an absolutely blissful week, and so we are sorry because we haven't done any recordings. We've just been really enjoying
we've enjoyed it as a family. It's Christmas time, it was New Year, we're with some friends, and we just really haven't picked the camera up, but we're back.
Yeah, we are back. To be fair, what we were planning to do today was we are actually leaving the Cairngorms mountains today.
Yes.
We were planning to go and do the NC 500, but I think with the weather, the way it's been, the snow and ice, it's just not safe.
Yeah, there was a report last night, the A9 between Aviemore and Inverness has been shut, and I think if a main road like the A9 has been closed, what's the NC 500 gonna be like? So obviously I don't want to risk the family, I don't want to risk the van, so we put it on hold. We're gonna come back later in the year and do that NC 500. It's happening this year, 100%.
Yeah, I think maybe about early April, because that'll be just in time that the midgies aren't there. It won't be as busy, will it?
No,
but
we'll have
longer days. Yeah, but we'll have longer days as well.
That's it. We don't want to just drive around it. We want to go and explore the areas around. We want to go and physically see it. We don't want to just drive, oh look, that's pretty. We don't want to do it like that.
Yeah, we want to get out, get stuck in there, and there's still some things that I've not managed to see this trip as well, so it's an excuse to come back.
100% going to come back, but we are starting to head south today. We're heading, I think some of our friends want to go see the Kelpies, so we're going to go down and see the Kelpies again, and you want to see them again.
Yeah, because last time I went, this time last year, we came to Scotland and saw the Kelpies, right, and they were red and green. I know it's Christmassy, it's festive, blah blah, I didn't like it. I want to see them when they're white. like
How
white
boring.
lights. That's just what I want to see. Plus then in Edinburgh the castle was closed, so you know there's some bits and bobs I
Yeah, we're
wouldn't
going to
mind
see if
seeing
we're
down there
going to
if we've got
revisit
time.
some places that we really enjoyed last year. And on that note, I think we should make a move, love, because the ice on this bench is freezing my butt off.
Yeah, we are sat on ice. Cold.
Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go have a look at Scotland.
Yeah. So we've done our shopping, we've been at McDonald's, we've stuffed our faces, feeling full, and just parked up outside the Kelpies car park. So last time we came here, we went to the one that was literally on the left as you pull in. There is a gate then that says shut 8 AM to 8 PM. Unfortunately, there was no space, so we've come into the car park that's closest to the Kelpies. So we're parked here. We're just waiting to find out what colour lights are on tonight. I'm hoping for white, who knows. But I'm going to walk down, get a cup of coffee and show you what they look like in the dark. That's something you don't see all the time, is a completely frozen canal.
That's bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah, mind you, it does show the temperatures we've been having, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really cold.
But because canals, I mean, are they still water? I thought they had a bit of flow to them.
Well, I wouldn't trust walking on that, mind.
Oh no, definitely not.
But if you look at it, those canal boats wouldn't be able to move, would they?
If it's only thin surface ice, I reckon they'd quite easily break it.
So just waiting for the dark now, just so I can show off these Kelpies.
So they look like a
Yeah.
Good morning.
Wow, someone's put some extra sugars in his coffee this morning.
Well, you made this, you know. Right, so state of the Kelpies last night.
Yeah, I was really chuffed. I got to see them with lovely bright white lights, is what I kind of expected to see, and last year they were red and green, so I think I'm all Kelpied out now, to
You
be honest.
Kelpied out?
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
So we're heading over to Edinburgh. We're booked in with Apple to get the screen on our MacBook. Hopefully, either replaced or we got to buy a new MacBook.
Yeah. I'm still feeling a bit bitter about that, I'm not going to lie. So I basically tried uploading a video and the signal was really poor, wasn't it? So I left it open, and usually I would shut it down and put it away, wouldn't I?
Yes.
So I left it open on the side as it was sort of uploading overnight then, and I heard a bit of a doo-doo-doo, and I thought, what on earth's that? Maybe the battery's gone. So I got up and checked, and yeah, the screen had all been cracked. So one can only assume that the cat has jumped down on it in the night.
Or someone who might have had a drink or two that evening, because it was New Year's Eve to be fair.
I didn't.
Might have put a hand on it as she got into bed.
I actually didn't, because I've got this little technique that I've adopted or mastered, whatever, yeah. So I get off the bed and I make sure before I get off that I'm always looking where my hand on the left goes, purely because the induction hob's there.
That's true.
So if I was gonna hit the laptop, then I would have also hit the induction hob, so...
Yeah, so...
The cat's getting the blame.
Yeah, the cat's taking the blame. So if anyone's after a cat for approximately £2,000, he's up for sale.
Yeah, have him, take him. He's an absolute nightmare in this new van, I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, we gotta hit the road and get down to Edinburgh before we're late.
Yeah, and well, we've left quite late anyway, it's 10 o'clock. All the other campers have up and left this morning. But to be fair, it was really noisy here last night. There was literally people up and down in their cars, revving their engines and stuff till about 2 AM, so...
I slept like a baby.
It was a noisy one for me last night.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older.
So after our day in Edinburgh yesterday, we decided to head over to Moreton Hall Caravan and Camping Park where we stayed last year, and it was just lovely. We've been back, we've had a refresh, we've done loads of laundry, we've had showers, and we had some food there in the restaurant in the evening. So we've woken up this morning, and just as we were about to set off, not only did Pebbles disappear up a tree, so that's taken us about 45 minutes to catch him and get him back in the van, we've realised one of our solar panels up on the unistrut has come loose. So we've just had to pop to screw fit, and we've had to buy a ladder because we've not yet got our wheel carrier on the back, so we couldn't jump up. But I think, which one is it that's come loose? Is it the front one?
It's one of the... No, it's one of the cross rails.
Oh, okay. So anyway, this is what our situation is now. We're in Screwfix, trying to fix the unistrut and obviously secure the solar panel because we don't want that to come flying off when we're on the motorway, because we're now heading south. We want to go and pick up a wheel carrier. We need to go and visit Bobble. We're having problems with our water. The water's just being dumped by the heater. So we've had no hot water in Scotland for the past week. So we've decided we're going to come back down and get these things sorted on the van. We've had a few teething problems while we've been away, which you're going to have on any new van really, so we're just getting those things sorted out. Then we're making a plan. We're going to go and hit Europe, so we're all desperate for some sunshine. We do need to get the awning fitted. What else do we need to do? Stu?
Oh, there's a few things on the notes, isn't there?
Yeah, we've made a massive list, so we're going to go and get those done. I reckon it'll take us about a week or so. So once he's fixed this, we're going to hit the road. So Stu's managed to get the unistrut and all the solar panels secured, and on the way out he's just discovered a van wash. So he's got these two guys outside cleaning the van for him because he can't be bothered to do it himself.
To be fair, they're doing the wheels, a wash and a wax for a tenner. The wax will just give it a little bit of protection because it's only going to get stinking again, but at least there's a bit of protection on it.
Yeah, because we've got the bracket stuff fabricated now as well, haven't we, for the awning?
Well, that's it. We want to go get the awning done now before we go to Europe, but I need some like L brackets fabricated so I can put it onto the unistrut. It'll come out past the solar and then come up, and I need to get a whole bunch of measurements now to see what width they need to be, how much they need to come out, and how much the rise needs to be so that I can mount an awning.
It's exciting because I literally cannot wait for some sunshine. We've been in minus temperatures though for weeks, to be fair, and I've had a guts full. I was like, I ain't doing the NC500 in this.
To be fair, I think so the reason we've come away from doing the NC500 and leaving Scotland a bit early is a combination of things, to be fair. Obviously we've lost our hot water. Anytime we turn the water pump on, we're losing water, so we can only use the water in bits. Like, we got to turn the water pump on literally when we want to use it and then turn it straight back off.
Yeah, but you're saying that and we still lost 125 litres and we've had it off.
It must have been left on somewhere.
Don't know, but we keep losing loads of water and we haven't got any hot water, have we?
No, and I've checked all the time. We haven't got any leaks on the tank. I can see where the water's coming from. It's the drain off valve for the bobble tank. There's a faulty valve on it. And then obviously we had the issues with the bathroom where some of the plastics melted because of the heating outlet was too close to it, so that needs relocating.
I find it hilarious. We're in a car wash and we're updating everybody on what's going on in a car wash.
We're being snow foamed as we speak.
I'm coming out right now.
Oh, so we've got to go down south now to get a wheel carrier sorted because we want to pick up our 5th wheel from Elite.
So you want to go York, Reading, Bobble, get to South Wales, a couple of days to sort these bits out.
Yeah, I basically want to have a sort out with the motorhome and swap some things around the vans because obviously I want some summer clothes, not some winter clothes. Yes. So we need to mess around with storage, don't we? So it's all fun and games in the world of the rolling rucks, isn't it?
Some things never change, love.